Want to learn a bit more about networking and how to network like a pro? Stay tuned. I'll be right back. How do you do? It's me, Stefan Burchard, the Desert Bowtie Realtor out here in the Palm Springs region. I help people find, buy, and sell homes, and I absolutely love this business. Networking Nuggets is an exploration of business building through networking, social connections, and digital media. The purpose is to build trust, increase referrals, and build testimonials. How do you do? I'm back, Stefan Burchard, the Desert Bowtie Realtor, with your latest episode of Networking Nuggets. Today, I have a friend and colleague, Ronda Henry, with Preferred Services. Ronda, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about Preferred?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for asking me to be a part of this, Stefan. I greatly appreciate it. I'm Ronda Henry with Preferred Services. We do air conditioning, heating, and plumbing services for your home or your business anywhere in the Coachella Valley.
Excellent. Thank you. Perfect. For our audience's information, how did we meet? I don't even think I remember.
It's a crazy thing that you asked that. Absolutely hilarious. Not hilarious, but kind of. I came to a Palm Springs Realtors Association breakfast meeting where everybody is tired. 7 a.m. breakfast meeting. That's like probably the worst time of the day to have a meeting, but it was the best. And I saw this wonderful looking man in a cute little bow tie. And I said, I have to find out who that man is, what he does, and how can I become friends with him and learn to network this room just like he's doing. And I observed for a few minutes, and then I came over, introduced myself. You were absolutely amazing. Thank you, Stefan, for being so welcoming that morning and just showing how to do networking the right way.
Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that walk down memory lane.
Right.
You were with the flood response company back then, I believe.
No, it was ServPro Palm Desert.
Okay. Well, they do more than just flood response, but cool. So
they did carpet cleaning, everything.
Okay. So Rhonda, what in your mind, what is networking?
So networking is getting to know people on a more intimate level, getting to know more about them, getting to learn what they do, how they do it, why they do it. That's super important, is why are we in the industry that we're in? And if folks learn to know more about you, they learn to trust you, they learn to like you, and people don't do business with people they don't trust and they don't like. You have to like someone. You have to trust someone. If you don't, forget it. You're not going to earn the trust. You're not going to earn that respect, and you're not going to earn the business, in my opinion.
I've done a whole podcast on that. So that's perfect. That's the bottom line. People want to know, like, and trust us. That's why I do all this video, because it allows people that don't even know me to connect, so it works. That's what I love about it.
Put on our pants one leg at a time. We're all real.
Yes, exactly. So when you think of places to network or venues, is there anything uncommon, out of the ordinary that people don't think about?
So, I was thinking about that earlier today. Where are places that I've learned to network at? What have I done in the past? Because I pretty much consider myself a networking queen. I do a lot of networking. I love to get out and get to know people. I found that volunteering,
great.
check-in counters at the Realtor breakfast, working that check-in table. Number one, you're going to meet every single person who walks in the door because you're going to get their name. You're going to possibly take a look at their business card before it drops into the little, raffle basket at the front. You're going to get to, welcome them, say hi. Volunteering at chamber mixers, selling raffle tickets, walking around selling raffle tickets. I've met so many interesting people, and you're doing quick introducing. You're not, you're not clutched into that 10-minute conversation. You're, doing some networking, and then that way, when you're done doing your volunteering, you can go back and go, okay, I remember that person. I want to reach out to them. I want to look for that person or check in on that person and just do a little bit more lengthy conversation with that person. So that is really good. Some other things that I've done is when you're at an event or party or mixer, I tend to find someone who's new, and I take them by the hand. I introduce them to other people that I may not know, but it gives me an opportunity to, number one, meet the new person. Number two, meet somebody else that I didn't know by introducing that person. So selectively figuring out people in the room that I need to meet by introducing them to other people. That serves two purposes in my book. Number one, you're going to meet new people. Number two, those new people that you are meeting are now going to come back to you and say, okay, I have this question. You might be their new go-to person. I have this question. I need to figure out how to get to, how I need a carpet cleaner. I need someone who does AC. I need someone who does real estate. I need to know. You may not be able to find someone that night, but at least they're coming to you to ask you those questions so that you are their new go-to person, and it starts that ripple effect down the road. And I love that part because I get phone calls all the time. I know, Ronda, in this industry, but can you help me find a caterer? Can you help me find an Airbnb? Can you help me find this? Can you help me find that? And I just love being that helpful person that is willing to find that answer for that person.
Brilliant. Frickin' brilliant. Thank you.
I try. Thank you.
Before we get into our normal questions, I'm going to diverge again. So Zoom and video meetings, do you like or not like them, and why?
So I do like them, and I don't like them all at the same time. So I am a very people-oriented person. Okay. So I do like the close conversations, the handshakes, the hugs, getting to know people, warmly in a room or in a closed setting. I do like that. I do like virtual because now we can do it anywhere. You don't have to go. I don't have to drive to Palm Springs when I'm in Indio, and I don't have to drive to Palm Springs to come to your office for an interview. We can do it right here over Zoom, over, Facebook Live or YouTube or whatever. We can use all kinds of platforms now. So it kind of opens the world right now for digitally doing this. But I do miss that individualized touch, that individualized, I haven't got to hug you yet, Stefan.
I know, I miss hugs. I miss hugs and handshakes so much.
I do.
When you're going to an event, of course, pre-COVID or post-COVID, do you take any materials or do you do anything to prepare yourself?
Well, other than, doing my hair, my makeup, making sure I look good, I do take some business cards. I try not to take too many because at the end of the night, you have a stack of business cards, and what are you going to do with them? They're going to sit on your desk. They're going to go here. They're going to go there. Unless you have a system in place that you're doing something with the business cards, what are you collecting them for? So, right? What are you doing with those? So a couple of business cards, and I only give them out to people I really truly feel that connection with, that I know may actually call me or may need me, or someone who does an Airbnb that I know they're going to need some plumbing services down the road, something along that lines where I know I want to build that connection with them for sure, like deep connections. But the days of just collecting a stack full of business cards just to play poker with, that's over. That's completely over with. Yeah. Just being able to maybe connect on Facebook, or can I get your number in my cell phone? And then that way I have a contact for carpet cleaner. I have a contact for this or that. And I put under the company name, I also put, what type of business it is. So in case I forget your company name, I know what you do, and I can search in my phone for carpet cleaner or whatever.
That is really smart. Thank you. Just gave me something to add to my contact database.
Yeah. Description in there under one of their
in the notes.
Yeah, put some
Also,
notes.
you can search for specific word. And that's brilliant. Huh.
Yeah.
When do you think about feeding yourself or educating yourself, inspiration, feeding the mind and the heart? What do you do for that to keep you going with networking and business?
So while I'm getting ready in the morning for work, I'm in the bathroom, that sort of thing, doing my hair, doing my makeup. I have podcasts going, whether or not it's something, whether or not it's something inspirational, whether it be my daily devotion, the Holy Bible app. I also do just personal development, business development, different speakers that I follow, that I just make sure to try to listen to. I also have a 30-minute drive to work from Palm Springs to Indio, so I also did it on the way to work.
Yeah, that's helpful. I miss that part about the driving, because I did the same thing. I listen to Audible and podcasts when I'm driving, and I'm not driving as much. So I'm getting behind in my listening / reading.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
anyway, do you have a funny story about networking that you want to share?
I was trying to think of something that's funny. I don't really have a funny story about networking.
How about a mistake that you learned something from?
A mistake. So I did go to a mixer without business cards. That is a mistake. So do not ever show up without them. I take very little now, but never go completely without, because that's when you are going to have 5 people that you should have given business card to, and you lost that opportunity to make those deeper connections. So yeah, for sure. And wearing the wrong shoes. Don't wear the wrong shoes to a mixer.
No. Don't go in stilettos, ladies. No. Men don't wear cowboy boots. No.
I remember a mixer that I volunteered at, and I was selling raffle tickets all night, and I was wearing the high heels and the skirt, and we were outside.
Oh, no.
At the Ritz-Carlton up on the top of the hill. So there's my funny story.
Oh, my goodness. I can only imagine. We don't need to go there. And you brought up something.
And I was cold, and yes, the skirt was blowing.
Oh my God, that's too funny. So I actually want to dovetail off of something. So those of you that are watching, those of you that are listening, I'm holding up my mobile phone. So the reason I'm doing that, Rhonda said she ran out of business cards. So one of the things that I learned from Mohammed Castiro, who I know you know, he told me, take a picture of my business card and just text it to people. So that way, not only do they get my information, but I get their I get their phone number.
Yes.
So that way we get their number immediately. We don't have to depend on them. And of course, like you said, we're only exchanging cards with people we really want to connect with, not everybody in the room. Because we could waste so much time trying to connect with those 20 people, whereas actually probably 2 of them are really going to make a difference. And you knew that when you met them.
Right, 100%.
Totally. Something that surprised you in networking that you learned?
I was surprised. So when I started networking, I thought it was more professional. Like I had to be prim and proper, and every hair in the place, my lipstick perfect, my eyeshadow perfect, and everything, jacket on, I had to be this prim, proper networker and just represent the company that I was with and best foot forward, which you do, don't get me wrong. But most folks want you to be real. Most folks want you to be who you are. And regardless if that means that you stand with one hip out, or you don't have every hair in place, or, you kind of, have an alcoholic beverage here or there. And, that's what people want. They want to see that. They want to see you being Stefan, you being Rhonda, in every single element of your life, because that's who they're going to like, trust, and work with, refer. That's the person they're going to remember you, not because of your stuffy appearance, but because of your natural, this is who I am. This is, like me, love me. I am who I am.
Here I am.
Yeah.
I don't know who came up with this saying, but it's in my head. What you just reminded me of is people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care.
Exactly.
That's really what being real is all about, is getting to trust each other and getting to know each other. That's what people want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So do you have anything else you want to add that we haven't talked about or I haven't asked you?
So another surprising place that you can be also networking and learning about people is nonprofits, especially this time of the year. Nonprofits, this year in general, not just even this time of the year, but this year in general, nonprofits are suffering.
Yeah.
And if you can share what your love and what your desire and what you are passionate about, whatever nonprofit it is, whether it's Boys and Girls Club of Cathedral City, whether it's I volunteer with Angel Tree, and which is kids of incarcerated parents, whatever you're passionate about, if you share that with other people and tell them why you're passionate about it. I had an absentee father growing up. People don't always know that about you. So, let them know. I mean, my dad wasn't incarcerated, but he was absent nonetheless. So knowing that that's the reason why I'm a part of that nonprofit, and that's why I donate my time, I donate my talents and my treasure to this nonprofit, it helps people to also learn a little bit more about you and like and trust you as well, just because they start to learn what's inside your heart.
People can learn a lot about each other if they know the nonprofits people are passionate about. That's an absolute brilliant point to bring up, because some people are, like you said, the Boys and Girls Club of whatever city. That's about children. There's Variety, which is giving food and toys and services to children and parents that are at risk with their children. There's Angel View, which is disabilities. There's, Revivals, which is HIV related. So, there's everything. You can learn so much about people. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, Rhonda, I want to thank you so much for your time today. I've really enjoyed our time together, and thank you for being one of my interviewees.
Oh, thank you so much for asking me to be one. I love this. This is awesome.
Okay. You have a great day.
You too.
If you're thinking about buying or selling in the Palm Springs region, don't hesitate to give me a call, text, or email. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video, and I'll see you on my next video about Zooming On.